What's going on, Z Warriors? MrWaffles here, and today I'm going to give you guys some information about the Dragon Ball Super card game. Nothing new for those who joined the Facebook group, but just a little overview for those out there who still have no idea about this card game or understand what the card game is all about and stuff. So just a basic recap that I got from the Gamma Trade Show that my local game store brought to me, and it's really cool just to see all the things that are going to be happening in the game. I'm super excited. I know everyone's excited to see the gameplay, and for me, that's the biggest thing as well. I already see there's a bunch of differences from the Japanese one to the English one, whether it be from deck size, starting life, where in Japanese one you had 7, this one you have 8. Deck size in Japan was 40, this one's 50. So you see that the game's going to be a little bit longer, which is good. I'm hoping for best 2 out of 3, because I think that would be really helpful for any card game, just like best 2 out of 3. But I don't know how long each game is going to take. I know on average in the Japanese one it was around like 20 minutes. So this one, might be 25, 30. Who knows? Just have to wait and see. I'm just super pumped just to see the gameplay, and I'm sure you guys are as well. But you're gonna see like the images that are gonna pop up on here as I talk about the information that is coming out in Super, whether it be from the tournament kits, what's gonna be comprised in them, or just the game in general. So yeah, we'll just get to it. For those who don't know, Dragon Ball Super card game is coming out in English in summer 2017, and one thing I found interesting was that it said the Dragon Ball Super card game is a card game not just the Dragon Ball Super series, but countless other Dragon Ball series, which is insane, which is huge. That means we're not limited to just saga by saga. We also have, I guess, information, or we have a gameplay that can be used from Dragon Ball GT, Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Heroes. So um, the game isn't limited by the construct of just saga by saga, which most Dragon Ball card games have been. This is more so like, I guess, the Dragon Ball free for all. I mean, it says an all-star battle, so I mean, who wouldn't want to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku fighting against like Super Saiyan 4 Broly, which can happen because in Dragon Ball Heroes you have Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4 Broly, which in the Japanese version you did have as playable cards. And this one, they're not limited to just to show video games and stuff. So, which is very reassuring to me and anyone else who's a Dragon Ball Z fan, because if you ever feel like they're running out of material, they can easily like make up a new character by having Goku and Broly fuse or something like that, which would be awesome. And then you can just play him as a character. I'm pretty sure the Dragon Ball franchise isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Not just for the card game, but I mean like for video games and merchandise and everything like that. So Xenoverse 2 is, I believe, out. So, you can see Xenoverse 3, another Dragon Ball Z series. And then you can have those characters come into the game. So, if Bandai plays the cards right, the game can last for a long time. And long time, I mean like endless amount of material, because you don't have to worry about sagas or anything like that. Or even if Super does end, you don't have to worry about, okay, we can't use Super stuff because shows ended or whatever. There's no new characters. They can just make up their own if they wanted to. Um, with that being said, that's very reassuring, which is awesome. And who doesn't want a game to last a long time, right? The artwork obviously is amazing. It's 2 different styles. For booster packs, for those who are wondering, you get 12 cards in a pack. It's $4 a pack compared to Yu-Gi-Oh's 9 cards for the same price, which I always thought was like, what? I think Bushiroad's like $3, but you get like 5 cards or something like that. So you get a good bang for your buck in this game, which is awesome. And they have like the breakdown of the colors and what kind of leader is associated with that color. Usually, like with red, I guess it'll be from Universe 6 with Champa and like more brute force kind of guys. Um, the blue is like Universe 7 with Goku, Vegeta, so on and so forth. Green is the, I wouldn't say like it's the same style, but that's what they kind of have listed on here. But it will have like Broly, Gohan, I guess Gotenks and stuff. And yellow is the Frieza Force, which has Golden Frieza, Ginyu. So again, it's not really just like yellow is just going to be just associated with Golden Frieza, but it seems like in the first set, that's what the main characters color is going to be like geared towards. So like Frieza's a yellow leader, Broly's going to be a green leader, Super Saiyan God Blue Goku is going to be a blue leader, Champa's going to be a red leader, stuff like that. But in the Japanese version, you had Beerus, who was also a blue leader as well as a red leader, but they had two different effects. So each character is not pigeonholed to just like, okay, Goku's only going to be blue. In the Japanese game, Goku, I think, had one of each different color. So it just matters your playstyle and what your deck is going to be geared towards. It's going to be centered around your leader to a degree, but you're not. It's not just like, okay, I'm playing Goku, therefore I can only play blue. It's not like that. In a Japanese game, you could also mix and match the colors. So, you know, if your deck is like lacking in, like maybe getting energy is kind of slow to get energy, you might splash some blue in. If your deck has problems with dealing with board or something like that, you might splash some green in. So it's really gonna be interesting to see now that we have 50 card decks and see how deck construction really plays out. How us players really. Create and how we kind of build our decks, because we might have like a different ratio of blue, red, yellow, green uh, in our decks. So it's going to be really cool to see what's going to take us by surprise. We might be playing the same deck, but might have a different makeup of certain tech cards. I might splash this red in just to end the game faster, but I give up some blue in the process, or whatever the case may be. So I think that's really awesome. Uh, and for the most part, the breakdown of the packs, it's one pack's gonna have 8 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 rare or higher. So, and each I guess packet will always gonna contain a rare. So, you know, there's a like I think there's a common, uncommon, rare, super rare, legendary rare, and I think premium rare or something like that. There's a couple of uh, different rarities in the game, which is awesome. Chase cards are always cool. So the breakdown for you guys don't know the different colors and what they do. So red is focusing on like self power up, power, getting like more power, bigger numbers, strike damage, and direct damage. So some of these I'm still new to because we don't have clear definition for them. I know direct damage. I think it's just damage that is just dealt to you, not through actual battle. Just like like in Yu-Gi-Oh, it'll be like burn damage. You're taking damage, basically effect damage, and it's not through attacking, but just through like card effects and stuff. So which is really cool. Blue is about energy boost, so I guess getting more energy to play your stuff, which is like the mana in this game. Um, Energy destruction, which is cool. So that's another way to deplete your opponent's resources by not giving them any resources, or destroying their resources. So to be able to destroy your opponent's energy and make it so they can't play cards is pretty insane. And bounce, so to be able to just bounce cards to either your opponent's hands or bounce your own cards, which is cool. So the flexibility of that seems really awesome with blue. Green is battle card destruction. So you have 3 different card types. You have the leader, which is the main guy. For those who play Vanguard, it's like your Vanguard. The battle cards are just the cards that you play, and then you have your extra cards, which are they don't have power. They're just basically like, I guess, spells, or just a different card type. And battle cards, when you play them, the green would be able to destroy. They might have a card effect that says like um, KO or destroy one of your opponent's battle cards. So green is about destruction of the board, the hand, and the deck. So for those who like black and magic, you guess you might just definitely go towards green for sure. And again, just to see all those different types of uh, styles and I guess niches that these colors kind of fall into, which is really cool. Deck destruction is always awesome, right? Who doesn't want to just destroy cards from your opponent's deck? Also, their hand, who doesn't want to do that as well, right? So to really cripple your opponent very slowly and very painfully is awesome, and that's what green does. So for those out there who like that kind of play style, then definitely go ahead and play green. And then yellow is about powering up during your opponent's turn, and recovery and rest effects. So power up during your opponent's turn is pretty much like, I know in the Japanese game, if the numbers are equal and I'm attacking, the attacker would win the battle. So if I'm attacking your guy, my 10,000 to your 10,000, I'm gonna win the battle because I'm the attacker. So I guess with yellow, it might be your 10,000 to my 10,000, but you might have an effect that says junior opponent's turn gained plus 5,000 power, so therefore my attack doesn't go through. So that's really cool that it's defensive like that, and being able to rest your opponent's battle cards. So I know in the Japanese game, when a card is rested, they can't block. So if for those who play Kaijudo or or Duel Masters know there's a card called Holy Awe, where when you play it, you tap all your opponent's creatures, meaning that they can't block it, and you could just go straight for the face. So that's going to be definitely game changing with yellow, just because for those who might play yellow might be like, I can't deal with my opponent's board, but I don't have to deal with my opponent's board, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rest all their stuff so that way they can't block, and I can just go straight for the face. So that's another way to really cripple your opponent, because your opponent might think, okay, I have these blockers, I'm in a good position, and all of a sudden like they tap your stuff, and you're like, oh crap, I didn't think about this, and then you can just lose. So it's good to see orange in that aspect, and recovery. So I guess getting units out, or whatever recovery might be in this game, yellow is that style. So for those who might be geared towards that kind of play style, you might play more yellow in a deck. Not saying it's just strictly mono yellow, but more so just like, okay, I'm gonna have more yellow than maybe green, or sacrifice some red for it, or whatever the case may be, which is awesome. And starter decks are gonna be $12 a deck. You're gonna get a play sheet of how to play, plus I guess a rule sheet, like the rules of the game, and it looks like 6 sets per box and 8 boxes per case, and all that stuff. So you get a pretty good amount of stuff for the starter deck. So I can't wait to really get some decks and start playing with people. Special pack set, which is $16, and looks like you get 4 booster packs, a premium rare, and rule set, and plus looks like a deck, with that as well, or what looks like it. Or I think that actually, sorry, it looks like a deck, but it's not. It's just basically 4 packs that you get for $16, and you get a premium rare card and a rule manual sheet and all that stuff, which is awesome. So it's gonna be cool just to see that there's also other different pack sets out there. One thing I really wish that when we had the Panini game, that they kind of did more, just to have like special edition sets. They kind of did that with towards the end of the game with the whole GameStop thing, but we're gonna be getting that in this game. So, and you see that all the time with Yu-Gi-Oh, with like tins. You get like buy a tin, and it has like maybe 4 or 5 packs in a tin plus some other stuff. It's pretty much the same thing in this game. So yeah, you want to buy a special edition pack or whatever. It's 4 packs and a rule sheet and a premium rare card that you might get. So it's awesome to look forward to. And then launch kits. So for those who have local game stores who want to get this game into your stores, definitely tell your local game store about the launch kits. You're going to get a half size, looks like poster, which is really cool, front and back. Um, a bunch of like apparel. You get a bunch of posters. You got promotional cards, half deck sizes, which are 32 half decks, which are basically 25 cards, and some other stuff, a play sheet, rule manual, and all this other stuff. So just to help launch the game out in your local game store. So for those who want to play the game, again, I'll have the images up here, and then I also have the links down to my Facebook group for the game, the link to the Dragon Ball Super game on Facebook, as well as their Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. So that way you guys can stay plugged in and stay connected. I just want to get the word out there for you guys. So, Bandai's gonna have all the stuff pre-packaged for you guys, so that way you guys can just jump right in and start playing. What's really cool about the tournament kit, you also have playmats, which look really sick. The Broly slash Frieza playmat looks amazing. Plus, another playmat that you get with like Goku, Beerus, Vegeta, and some other stuff. So you get a lot of really goodies that to really get players excited, and all the stuff that you might want to show to your local game store and see if they want to get product in. And if you have any questions, you guys feel free to just message me on here, and then I'll be sure to answer it. And plus any information about the Dragon Ball Z card game. So it looks like their schedule plan is going to be summer of 2017. We're going to get Booster Set 1, the special set, Starter Deck 1, Launch Kit, Tournament Kit. And in winter, we're going to get Booster Set 2, the Tournament Kit. And spring of 2018, we're going to get the Booster Set 3 and Tournament Kit 3. So I'm really excited to see what's going to be planned out for the Bandai game. They're going to be at Gen Con, I believe, which I'm going to try and go to because it's Gen Con 50. So anything with like 50, 100, 75, I always feel like it's going to be like an extravagant event. So I definitely want to go and check it out. So if you guys have any more questions or anything like that about the game, just feel free to just message me down here. Also join our Facebook group. Everyone's welcome. And I know that they're primarily going to be focusing on North America, and I feel Australia for the game for the initial launch, but for those overseas, like in Europe or South America, who are definitely interested in playing the game, and may not be able to get product, I'm gonna see if I can either talk to them or just give away stuff. And even though shipping might be high, like I don't really care. I just want to get the game exposed as much as possible and really get it out there for you guys. So for those in different countries that who want to play the game, I'm gonna try and see if I can work with other people, or might just do it myself and just give out some product and ship. I might have to ask you guys for shipping or whatever the case may be. But if you guys are interested, I'm more than happy to give you guys either boxes of like whether it be commons or uncommons, or just cards in general, like tournament kits or whatever the case may be. Anything to help you guys get started and play the game. So with that being said, that's all I have for today for you guys. So um, you know, again, I'm excited. I'm just waiting. We're just waiting patiently for the information from Bandai about the card game in terms of the gameplay. So once that's there, it's going to be insane. So with that being said, hope you guys have a great day. MrWaffles out.